Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off TikTok and YouTube for 30 years, only on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and often on Sunday. Like today, I'm live. That's the only place where I do minis for free and more profound for 5 minutes, dedicated if you follow the instructions in my bar below on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok as on YouTube, so I go random when I do mini reads to check which questions to answer. So if you want a mini, that's for free. First name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I want. If you want to be next on deck and be read for sure, then please check out my bar below to know how to get on my VIP list. I just started my live, so my VIP list is all clear. Okay, let's start doing the collective today. Okay, happy Sunday. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know today. Today it's about moving from one place of awareness into another. It can also, it's a feeling as I want to be somewhere else. It's like spirits are saying on this beautiful Sunday today that we don't want to be where we are. So we're finding all kind of excuses to be busy with this and with that and take this and take that and be busy and instead of just focusing where the reality is, where we're at, where the peace and quiet, where the harmony is. That's the importance. So spirits are asking us like, hello, why are you so busy with others? Why are you so busy to move away from whom you are and where you want to be centered and when you want to be happy and where you want to be? So spirits is saying that if you want a life change experience at this moment, the importance of it all is really to see why are we not just content where we're at with ourselves, with what we have. Spirits are saying on this beautiful happy Sunday, why can't we be busy with ourselves? Why can't we find peace? Why can't we find happiness? Why can't we find health? Why can't we find balance? Just being where we at, with whom we are. Why can't we accept that we are beautiful? Why can't we accept that we are smart? Why do we only if I'm able to purchase that, then I shall? Spirits are asking us today to get off with shall and will and did and don't and blah 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 to a place of understanding how knowledgeable we are, how much experiences we are taking with us, carrying with us, holding with us. And just instead of being busy with others, with all systems, and putting our own life on hold or waiting to achieve something or get something, then want to progress. Why can't it be now? So today, spirits are asking in this collective to really find your balance and just to be with you, the whole you, who you are, because you're beautiful, you're unique, you're wonderful, your uniqueness is what we need in this world. We don't need to look like everybody. We don't need to have everything like anybody. It's just, and see with what you have, because spirit always is here to get you where you want. So you have something already to get to that next step, because spirit is your navigation system. It tells you like ways and maps where to go, but you are putting direction. So at this moment saying, if I can purchase, or if I find, or if, then I can do that, it's just not logical. That's being stuck in your physical brain, because spirit gave you already everything. And maybe instead of being busy and just getting through the day and being busy with other things to get to maybe one day that we have that, look what you already have and see if anything in your surrounding, in your capability Can you align it? Can you bring it to a next stage that will bring you closer to what you want? It's not from nothing to everything. That's not possible. So the importance of today is to really walk around in your place, look what you all own, see what you have, feel who you are, be who you are, be happy with what you are, and from there start thinking, what do I want? And then look around, because Spirit gave me something to get to the next step instead of waiting. Waiting is a waste of time. There's no guarantee for tomorrow. Yesterday's past, so we have nothing. We did that already. So the importance of today and knowing and trusting Spirit and living harmony with everything around you is knowing that you have already something, you're owning something to get to the next step. You just are not seeing it. So be aware of that. So that's the collective. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, share, please. That really helps me. I'm gonna do minis. If you want a mini, then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Okay. The only thing I ask in return is tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, and share my live, please, with somebody that needs some guidance. Tap, 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 tap. Welcome on this beautiful Sunday. Let's start doing minis for free for 5 minutes. So if somebody wants something, if you want a more profound and be read for sure, then just get yourself on my VIP list. I just saw one coming in, so let's check that. Just give me a second. Oh, and Boomy, thank you. You're number one. So I'm going to do 5 minutes minis, and then I'll continue with Mpumi. Somebody else wants this kind of 5 minute dedicated, then get yourself on my list. Just go to my bio. That's my picture left in the top of my screen. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get yourself on that list, or just read the bar below on YouTube. Okay, minis. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. Love and light. Hello, Sasha. Will my cousin breathe relationship with Ben go well? At this moment, they just need to get over that kind of, yeah, it's like a ditch. They need to like crawl out. Once they get there, because they both want the same, it will be fine. Good morning, Sasha. I feel so blessed. Oh, Brownie, thank you for joining on YouTube. I'm feeling so blessed that you are as well here. Thank you. Senora 311. Hello, Sasha. Does Bob search my pics for they show up in his feed? Yes, it just is pushed to him. Love and light. Hello, Sasha. Will me and SM connect? I'm getting yes. Just be patient. Mimi, thank you for being here on this beautiful Sunday and being my top 2 viewer. Did G like me? He has been snooping on my social. Yes, he feels like you're a very caring person physically, and that's what he really likes about you. Prudence, does Avidano still wants us together? He calls last night. Let's check Prudence. I'm getting, he's just checking out the waters. He doesn't know yet. And I think secretly, if he's really true to his heart, he wants that, but he doesn't like want to admit it till he knows where your head is at. Latifa, can I find you please checking the energy shifting? Will I get a job? Did an interview for Friday. I'm getting that the energy was very strong, but I'm not getting that. I don't know why, sweetie. And I'm feeling like you're very like anxious about it. You're putting everything and anything on it. Just breathe. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. You did your best. So, and otherwise it leads you to something that is much better for you. So what I'm getting is it's a step to move to another direction. So just keep going. You're going to find the ideal. It's like you want one, you want it covered, you want to check the boxes. But the importance is you need to do that every day. It needs to be, it becomes a part of your life. So you better find the right vibe, you know? Rebecca, is Omer interested in me for a casual? 100% yes, sweetie. Razia, where are you, sweetie? Let's check. Razia, what are true intentions with me? Let's check. I'm getting he wants to pursue the physical connection with you. I feel like that's very like he wants you to be his or something. Thank you, Sylvia, for the roses. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, sweetie. Let's see who's next. Love Marie, hi sweetie, thank you for being on YouTube. How your weekend, Miss Sasha? Great, great. Happy Sunday. How your brownie? May I ask the beautiful guys that around me and still on track posting all divine my LED music when angel numbers, please and thank you. Yes, let's check, sweetie. I'm getting you need physically to start taking control and start making decisions and start leading the way. It's like spirits are gonna give you some opportunities that maybe are out of your comfort zone, but you need to say yes to and act on it. You know, spirit can create opportunities, can bring people crossing your path, but they can't act on it for you. You're the only one who descended in a physical being. You're the only one who in this reality has a body and can make a difference. They can just create opportunities. So dare to take a step, take a chance, say yes, act on something. Brownie 343, thank you for joining on YouTube on this beautiful Sunday. May I ask a beautiful guys around me? What did that one? Okay, sorry. Love Marie, what can I look forward to this new week? I'm getting the importance of this new week, and it will be amazing. Hi Mama T, if you are really like laser focused, what you want from this week, and that every day or every time that you walk through the door out of your comfortable home, this is what I want, because then you are focused on it. You often lose like attention when things happen or people talk, and then you lose control what you want to achieve that day or that week, and that's the problem. So for you, it's really important to take charge and start deciding and start living your life. And if other people crosses and it helps you get your goal, then it's fine. If not, they just need to be paused, because otherwise you just keep running around in circles and nothing is happening. So know that. Let's see, please, Sasha. Energy. Oh, just a minute. Surrounding me and my husband. Does he still love me or his baby mama? At this moment, he's emotionally disconnected from you. So I'm not getting that at this moment. Beba, will S break the year of no contact? I'm getting no. A message is on its way, sweetie. Let's see, who's next? My pleasure, Brownie. Kevin, hi. Thank you for joining. Love me. Santiago, thank you for joining on YouTube. Hope you are doing well. Yes, happy Sunday. Olivia and Tiago, what is in store for me in June? Let's check. You need to make decisions in June. If you don't, nothing's gonna change. It's like different opportunities you like wanted, you claimed, you asked for will be presented, but you need to act on it. This is the same card that I'm getting from before. It's really like you get opportunities, but you need to start making decisions, and you're scared of making the wrong one. But if you don't, you just stay where you're at, and making a wrong one, it's never wrong. Then you just learn what you don't want. And it's really difficult to know what we want, because we copy things from other people and think, oh, they're happy, so I will be happy too. But till you live it, you don't know. You're unique, you're special, you have different background, you're a different kind of person. So the importance is to just try things. And if it doesn't work out, then you know more, like these areas, I don't need to look. I don't need to try anymore. I don't need physically to engage myself in those, because I tried it and I know that's not me. So this is also growth. This is also movement, instead of just stand still with a lot of opportunities, but not daring to make a decision, to be scared that you're making the wrong one. Wrong ones are just a lesson to make a better one in the future. Kevin, when do you see me moving abroad for work? I'm seeing something behind the scene is already starting to become reality. So it's gonna be like unexpected, because it's already moving. It's like somebody wants to go abroad and they can't do it without you or something. So it will be up to you when that arises, if you say yes to it or not. So there's no timeline on it, what I'm getting. I'm sorry, sweetie. Sophia, how are you? I'm doing great. Happy Sunday. Is there anything exciting coming my way this June? Oh, just a minute. I'm getting that only things can get excited if you get out of your head, stop worrying. You are on the right path. You're leading your life to the right goals, but it takes time. So in the meantime, stop worrying and have fun with it. You know, that's much easier. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. For mini freeze, I asked to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you, and for sure, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance on YouTube as on TikTok. Thank you so much. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off on TikTok for 30 years, only on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday, like today, I'm live. This is the only place where I do mini free. So if you want a mini free, first name and specific question. I do them in between my VIP. So if you want a VIP, then please go to my bio, to my link tree on TikTok. First, second, and third options are ways to get yourself on my list. You will be dedicated read for 5 minutes. If somebody else on YouTube wants that too, then get yourself on that list by following the comment on my bar below. One person already is on my list, and that's Mpumi. Mpumi, where are you? I'm gonna do a 5-minute session for Mpumi, and I'll be back for minis after that. So just keep putting your first name and specific question in the comment box. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, because that's the way how you get picked, because they are at random, the minis, okay? Keep tapping, follow, subscribe, like, keep sharing. Thank you, user 11916879418 for sharing my live on TikTok. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start doing your reading, sweetie. Question, love reading. Okay, sweetie, love reading. Oops. Okay, at this moment, love is like a complicated something in your life. It has like a big influence. You are in love with somebody that is not returning the love as you wanted to. I'm getting that whatever that person say to you or communicates to you, that's the color of your life. So you are connected very strong to a person that is your life, your emotions, your happiness, your tears, what you want from the future, and so on, about a person that you really have close to your heart and what they are communicating. So what I'm getting is, because you're giving that power all to that person, and that person is just like sometime on, sometime off, sometime on, sometime off. I'm not seeing any difference happening in the near future. So you're creating instability, but you crave for stability, but you give the power to be stable to somebody that is unable to like give you those words that you need for stability. So what I'm pulling here for energy is that, one, you need to breathe like and relax, and the other is what they are. You know, people don't change overnight, and I do see that you can both work it out and have that stability, but you want it now. But that's not realistic, because this person that has the power where your heart is can't give you that now. And what they're giving are steps to the right direction, but it's not everything yet. So this is about you wanting to stay connected with this person, or to say, you know, I'm letting go. But that's your choice. It's like you want that person to do that for you or something. That's never gonna happen. So that person chooses you, but that's what they can give at this moment. I feel like they are on a right track to offer you in the future more stability and physical connection and abundance, and friendship as well still coming, and you both all can get through it, but you can't expect it now. And I'm not seeing, it's like you want a fairy tale, but you chose to fall in love with that person. And maybe you don't choose to fall in love, I get that, but you chose to accept that love and to pursue that love and to stay still connected and be faithful to that love. But then you need to be realistic that that person is emotionally and spiritually and physically not as evaluated as you, and they need their time too. And that has nothing to do with age. That has to do with adultcy, of growing up. I'm getting that the moment that you can just see and understand where you're at with this person, you need to start really looking yourself in the mirror and say, is this me? Because you can have what you want, but then you need to take a step back and be happy with what there is, and know and believe and be secure, because it's gonna grow into the right direction. But accept that it's gonna take time before you're there. Maybe years, maybe two, what I'm getting. Or you say, no, I'm gonna find somebody that can offer me that now, but then it should be somebody else. And at this moment, you can't accept another person because the other person is still in your heart. So you're stuck. You really need to make a decision. And spirits are saying that this message can be like a tower moment, a shocking moment, a negative kind of message, but it's not. Is M trying to manipulate me, or is he being genuine? I'm getting genuine. This is what it is. And you think that there's more, or you feel like they're not giving it all or giving it to somebody. This is what it is. It's your decision. That's coming out of this reading. This is what it is. And if this is not enough, then you need somebody else. But then you need to let go that person, so spirit knows that your heart is available for a new connection. And that's where we're at. So that's your question answered. Just a minute. Let's pull a card on your life path. Do not regret anything. And that's the importance, because you want things, but you don't want to regret things either. So this is about, I think, not making any decisions at this moment, and just live life as it is and accept it, and stop thinking that they're manipulating or whatever. And with this new information, yes, I get it, because that's the card. So if you don't know, you don't have enough information. So maybe you're not getting it because you have already a story in your head that is maybe not true. So try with fresh eyes to revisit your own life and see how it really is, without thinking that there is more, or somebody's manipulating or being unkind. And then with that knowledge and trust, see what you're getting and feel if this is good enough for you. And if it's not, then choose you. That's what you need to do, sweetie. You always need to choose you. Thank you so much for your coffee. Okay, if somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated, then please get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio, to my link tree. First, second, and third options are ways to get yourself on my list. That's my picture left on top on TikTok. If you're following on YouTube, then just read the bar below if you want a VIP session. If you want a mini first name and specific question, be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer on TikTok to be picked for sure. Otherwise, it is random. I try to read as many as I can. I'm gonna do 10-minute mini questions. If nobody wants a VIP, then I'll continue with roadmap cards, okay? Mini free roadmap cards. The only thing I ask in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, share my life. Thank you. On TikTok as on YouTube, it really helps my live stream. Thank you so much, sweeties, of being here on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday. Okay, let's see who wants a mini. I can only pick questions I see, so if it's not on the screen, then please retype. I'm sorry, but that's how it works on TikTok. Keep tapping. We're already on 8.7K. Follow, subscribe. I'm live every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. Elisma, financial. Let's check. I'm picking up that you need to really find a way to live your life and earn money together. It's like jobs are physically too heavy for you, and if you choose for money, it's like physically too draining for you, because it needs to be interesting, and it needs to like also feel that you are contributing to the world or making a difference. So what I'm picking up on is, sweetie, it's really at this moment your spirit have you covered. It has you covered. In the past, it didn't. So I get your question and your anxiety and making decisions just to get that kind of security. But spirits are saying you need to stop surviving, and you need now to think like, this is something that I want to do forever, so I can also like progress and keep investing it, and it's also interesting, and I want it, and I want to grow, and then I can help, and then that's my life, and this kind of structure. That's what I'm getting. So I hope you're ready to take a step back, to breathe, to really feel and understand that spirit is carrying you, and believe. It's difficult, I know, and trust that they got you covered, and that now at this moment you need to start thinking about you and your future on this rock, in this physical being. What are you gonna do and be happy and be protected and have money in one life kind of way, not like separate. If you need any questions or guidance to find that, because you're too disconnected or had like trauma or have burnout or is scared or nobody really told you you have that freedom, I wrote a book about it, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? You can get it in all Amazon stores, so you can just go to my bio or on the right part of my screen on YouTube. It's a self-help spiritual book explaining what spirituality is, and I'm guiding you, holding your hand through exercises to reconnect with that and retrain your muscle that you are born with. So every chapter has exercises. You can do it by your time, and it helps you with also examples of clients from my past, how to find yourself, how to reconnect with spirit, how to stop from surviving and go back to being, because human beings are here to be, not to survive. So if you're interested, it's in Kindle version as in paperback, available on all Amazon stores. So if you want to help me out and help you out, please get my book. Okay, tap, 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 follow, follow, subscribe, subscribe, share, share, share. Thank you, like. Okay, Sumita, any changes coming in on my career anytime soon? I'm feeling that you're not at this place to get them or to manifest. I get your question, but I'm feeling like you're just so... What's wrong with you, sweetie? What's wrong? You're always the light of the room, and I'm not getting that energy from you at this moment. It's like you're draining yourself and you're like doing your utmost. I'm seeing that if you keep doing your job correctly, tired of everything. Yeah, I'm picking up on that. It's to dull your life. Whatever you're doing, it's under control. Things are happening for you. You don't need to be worried. You don't need to do things you don't like. You don't need to be overcompensating. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok. Thank you so much, sweeties. So what I'm picking up on at this moment, it's you need some difference. So eat something different. Go to a different restaurant. Buy a new something. Do something different. Like shake it up a bit. I think that that's something you need now. So I hope I can help you with that. And all the other things will align once you're in a better space. Okay, let's see. Sis Marie, 141. Hello, Sasha. Like 3 times. Thank you so much, Cindy. Ali, how does Gaeta feel about me? Thank you. At this moment, they're just having more projects. So I don't know. It's not serious. Just have fun. Kevin, do you see me moving abroad for work this year? I'm not seeing that, but I do see things evolving to that momentum to say yes to for next year. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, Kevin. So you need to be patient because you are connected to somebody else who's going to create that for themselves and want to take you with. Miss Aquarius, hello, Sasha. Is there someone romantically interested in me that has good intentions? Let's check, sweetie. I'm picking up that somebody in your environment gives you a comfortable feeling, and maybe it's not a guy or person that normally, because I'm feeling male energy, would like go for, but it makes you calm. So look around when you are with humans. Don't think, am I attracted to them or not, but do I feel calmness? That's a person that maybe you can start a friendship that will explore to more. So it's already in your surroundings, Miss Aquarius. But you're not seeing it because normally you go about it differently. But hey, maybe you need to change that approach because you did that all the time and you didn't find Mr. Right yet. So just saying, just saying. Somebody wants a 5 minute dedicated and be chosen for sure, then please go to my bio. That's my picture left on the top. Go to my link tree. First, second, and third options are ways to get yourself on my list, okay? And on YouTube, just read the bar below. Sarah, will Wayne call me this week if I message him? Thank you for being my top one viewer. I'm getting yes 100%, sweetie. Kiki, anyone coming in love? I'm getting options will come and go in the coming next 8 weeks. Yeah. So next 8 weeks you will have some encounters with possible connections that you need to explore. Will Virginia and I get back together? The chicken. I'm getting yes. You being together is feeling like home, and that person didn't realize that yet, but will soon. Virgo Moon, hi sweetie, thank you for being here. Happy Sunday. What is the true feeling of Mr. Vargas towards me? I'm getting at this moment, they feel like you're taking a distance, so they're scared you're leaving them. So scaredness of separation. Aika, does my husband Bassett misses me or still wants me with his baby mama? Or wants to be with... I'm getting that at this moment, the only thing they really need from you is you care for them in a way that nobody else does. So they are missing that a lot. So that could be a trigger to want to reconnect with you. But the problem is he doesn't want to make a decision. He wants it all. So he knows if he chooses you, he will have a more comfortable and happy physical life. But he doesn't want to make that choice because then he needs to hurt somebody or disappoint somebody, and he just can't. So he's just leaving it as it is, and he will come back to you if you accept it. Adina, will T reach out? I'm not seeing that. I feel that that person has such a slow self-esteem and just doesn't have the courage to reach out. Bushra, does Usman have romantic feelings for me? I'm getting they are warming up. So this is a process with this person, but I do feel like those yeah, feelings are getting warmer. So it's a process, but it's going towards that position. That's what I'm picking up on. Thank you for getting on my list, Sarah. Thank you so much. You're my next person on the list, on my VIP. Thank you, Sarah, for being a VIP. Yes, got you. I'm just going to finish 1 minute and a half minis, and then I'll get to your reading. Okay, sweetie? If somebody else wants a 5 minute dedicated, then please go to my bio on TikTok. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my VIP list and have a VIP session of 5 minutes, or you can go on YouTube. You can just read the bar below how to get on that, or you can just wait for the minis because I do them in between. Then just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. The only thing I ask in return is stop my screen, follow, subscribe, like, and share, please, my live. It really helps me. Thank you. Ella, will Eri reach out to me in June? I'm getting yes, 100%. They're missing you. Jill, will Mo and I reconnect again? Let's check. Thank you, Joey, for sharing my life. At this moment, I can't answer that because that person didn't make a decision yet. The decision process, I can enlighten you on that at this moment, he's moving forward of saying no, leaving, because the emotional negativity and difficulties, he just wants to get rid of that. He doesn't want that. So maybe getting that answer that they didn't make a decision, start showing the fun, happy side of you. How it can be when everything is fun. Wait just a minute. Mm. Okay. I'm gonna go to Sarah. Sarah, 5 minutes, Sarah. I'll be back for minutes after that for free. Just put your first name and specific question after doing 5 minutes of Sarah. If somebody else wants 5 minutes, then go to my bio, first and second and third option in my link tree, okay? And then you're a VIP member. Let's go to start your coffee. Okay, what is Wayne feeling since we met up Saturday? If I text him and tell him I desire him, how will he feel? Why did he comment about my dog and said it's not the breed for him? Okay, got you. Let's start with the beginning. What is Wayne feeling since we met up Saturday? He felt that you connected in a more emotional way, so he feels like closer to you. He feels like really like, yeah, this is like two people melting together and getting to know each other in a much deeper and profound way. So from acquaintance to more like somebody I know, somebody I can feel comfortable with, somebody I start understanding. You know, it's a bit like the same if you just move to a new place. Everything is, you can put your stuff in it as you like it, and that's often the attraction. But it doesn't feel like cozy or my home yet. And in time, you know, spending time there, going in home back from work back home work, it becomes your home. That energy I'm getting, you're becoming more somebody that knows, you know, more acquainted on that level. So much more emotional connection, much more warmth, much more depth is what I'm picking up. Physically at this moment, this person, um they can't live as you live physically. I don't know, but that person expect more physical, um, yeah, yeah, wealth or something. So what I'm picking up on is that the way you live, he can't like move in. He just doesn't see that. So it needs to be like upgraded or something is what I'm getting. So the person is really fond of you, feeling home, but when they look to the physicality, if ever they would, you would blend your life together, your physical life is not the same as his, and he feels like, and I don't want to disrespect you at all, I'm sweetie, but he feels it like it's less than what he's acquainted to. That's what I'm getting. So it's somebody that, yeah, it sees physical things as being better than another or being better and need that in their personality to be able to cope with the world, because when they own that or when they have that or that brand or that name or that area or that size or that house, they're more taken seriously or something. So this is the contrast that this person at this moment is like being aware. I'm getting that he's gonna get over that, because you're not you're flexible, and that's something he doesn't know. So your lifestyle is not his lifestyle. He feels very home and comfortable and vulnerable and emotionally very connected, but when we look to realistic day to day in the future living together, he thinks that your lifestyle and his lifestyle will clash. I see that it's just a temporary moment, because I feel like he doesn't know your flexibility, of wanting to move your lifestyle more to his kind of lifestyle. So this is what is going on at this moment. Why he commented about the breed of the dog, that's the lifestyle. That breed connects for him a kind of lifestyle. So if it's like a breed of a dangerous dog, then, or a tough dog, or a poodle or a chihuahua, it's a kind of lifestyle that you project to the world. So the breed of the dog is not for him. It doesn't mean he doesn't like the dog. It doesn't mean he doesn't want to live with the dog. It's just a lifestyle difference. And he yeah, makes those points, you know, the dog, the make, the car, the house, the area is a lifestyle. And this is the next step that you need to like focus on when you are connecting together, because the energy of wanting to be together, the attraction that's growing, but your lifestyle, you need to start addressing like, what does he like, which make of dog does he breed of dog does he like, or whatever. I think it's more fear based with your dog, so because they have a name, but this is just time, spending time together and figuring it out together and being open to those conversations. And I feel like you always, when they say something like that, you feel like they're gonna leave you or they don't want it. No, this is just somebody feeling more and more vulnerable and feeling more emotionally balanced to share their real issues, and they're sharing it with the view of wanting to mend those two lives in the future together. But it's very realistic message to say, I desire him but scared. You should, because the vulnerability is there. And keep having that card. Let's pull an oracle card on your reading, sweetie. This too shall pass, you see? So this is just, don't worry about negativity. This is just, you're gonna get more of it because people will be more honest to tell their truth because they're building something. So this is a difficult period for you, but that's normal. That's learning to know each other, and these moments will pass. So it's up to you to keep like, yeah, digesting long time on it, or just understand, oh, it's because he's really showing interest. Oh, he start looking for a future with me and then the dog. You know, you can see it like that as well. And you should. So everything passes. Don't keep staying in that energy, because that's not what he means and that's not what he wants. Thank you so much for your coffee, sweetie. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off on TikTok and YouTube for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. So if somebody wants a mini free reading, then you need to show up on those days in my life, because you're very, very welcome. I do VIP readings. I just did one for Sarah. That's dedicated 5 minutes. If you want that, and get yourself on my VIP list, just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my list. And if you're watching via YouTube and you want that as well, then please check out the bar below. If you want minis, they are at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. So please keep putting your question in while you're waiting. The only thing I'm asking in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you, and please share my life with somebody that needs some guidance, because that really helps in my algorithm for my life. Thank you, thank you. Okay, somebody has a mini question. I'm gonna do 5 minutes mini free questions. After that, if nobody wants a VIP, then I'll continue to 5 minutes free roadmap questions. Okay, let's start doing them. Tap, 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 follow, subscribe, like. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers always get priority on TikTok, so get yourself there. Joey, anything for my love life, please? Thank you. Yes, let's see, sweetie. I'm getting that there's too many options. Spirit doesn't know what you want. I'm getting there's too many. It's like you're still living with so many people of the past, or thinking like, oh, maybe I had to do that. Maybe I had to be flexible. Maybe I let go somebody. You're too much focused on you. You met somebody already and you lost. But they all abused you. They took advantage of you. They were not serious. They were hurting you. That never can be Spirit's idea of the right match. So if something is in the past because they treated you bad, then leave it in the past. And this is something that you need to do. You need to start cleansing and clearing out your surrounding and your area. It's like clearing out the closet because it's summer, all the winter shit can go on top, or cleaning out the kitchen because you have all these things you buy that looks cute but that you could never use it. You know, start cleaning out this love life from you. Things from the past are in the past for a reason. If they were your future, they will be in your future. And why we're all spiritual and but once it's about these things, we have difficulties to trust the process. This is about trusting the process. So if you need any help, Joey, in finding better answers and getting the point where you're at and why and so on, and why things don't evaluate where they should be, because I do see new love coming in, but it's all the time paused by your still not wanting. Just read my book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? I explain you, I hold your hand, and I'll enlighten you how you can do that. And then once you see that and get those answers, and as I'm telling you, the past is there for a reason. Tomorrow is not definite. So you need to live now. This is what it is. Tomorrow, we don't know if we will wake up physically. Spiritually, 100% yes. But, and the past is there because we learn. It's like you go to preschool, you go to high school, you go to uni, or not, but whatever. You keep, you're not going from uni back to preschool. I mean, there's a reason. And that's the same with people we meet. And so sometimes just cherish the good memories and understand that you know more, and thank these people that they told you what you like and what you don't like, so you know what you want for your future. And that's being really in your manifestation energy, because not wanting something, you need to feel it. You can't just think your way through life, you need to live your way through life. So all explained in my book. If somebody's interested, it's all available in every Amazon store. Just go to my bio. So that's important for you now. Otherwise, you just get stuck in it, and it's just not worth it, because you do deserve this person. You do deserve happiness. You do, and it's there, but we're just not getting you physically there. So out of a lot of love, please stop giving people chances from the past, because they're there for a reason. They're not your future. And every time you give them something in your now, and tomorrow is a question mark, you know, you're missing out on an opportunity. You say yes to them, you say no to you. Because you can't say yes and yes in this situation, because they can't offer you what you want, and there are people who can offer you what you want, and you are very clear. And if they say no, that's their right. That's their right. But you want something different, and you want something different because there's a reason you want something different. So that's okay. You're allowed, you know? And you want something different because it's available. Spiritually, you know it's available. So let go of the past and start living in the present and create your future. And you don't do that by physically running around with a chicken without a head. You do that by finding your balance, being happy with yourself, and start creating from a happy space what you want. Design your life. And then spirit and your ancestors and your loved ones and everybody will create those opportunities on your life path. And then physically, you will have to take action, because they can't. They don't have a body. And that's how it works, sweetie. Thank you for a heart, me. Okay, Ankita, will my parents accept my choices for marriage? I'm getting that. Ay, ay, ay. This is a difficult one, because your parents, they will accept, but they will try to manipulate you out of it. Do you get it? They're not daring to say in your face no, but they will like let you know emotionally if they approve or not. So that's the answer. I hope it makes sense to you. Thank you, Joey, for the gift. Thank you so much, sweetie. Hello, Sasha. May I ask if any good fortune is coming my way for late summer? Resonance. Of course, sweetie. Yes, but you need to do it together. Anything and everything that's coming your way that is you gonna be a part of is really important. Thank you. Yes, yes. So that's really important. Not doing it by your own. So togetherness. That's growth, that's happiness, that's fortune for you, okay? Hi, Aruyu. Thank you for joining. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. If you're new here, welcome. And you're not following me yet, please do so or subscribe on YouTube. I'm a professional psychic. I am also a breast coach and a nutrition specialist. So these are my things I do. When I'm live, I'm always live on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. This is the only place where I do mini freeze. So if you're interested in that, just put your first name and specific question in the comment. If you want, they are at random, no guarantee, but just tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, share. Please share. That really helps. If you might want to street up your, I'll pick you. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, then you need to become a VIP member. That's really easy. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third are options to get yourself on my VIP list, and then of course dedicated 5 minutes. Okay, so you want a mini, first name and specific question. If you want a dedicated, then please go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to get on my VIP list, and that's next on deck. And for sure my list is wide open, so the first person that wants to be a VIP will be first. My pleasure, Resonance. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 minutes mini. So tap, follow, subscribe, like, share, and get your question out. First name and specific question. I choose them at random, no guarantee. If nobody donates or gets on my VIP list in the next 10 minutes, then I'll do some oracle cards, okay? Let's start. Kiki, why Ali check my stories? Just wants to know what you're doing, what you are about, what you're doing. Yeah, just wants to know what you're spending your time with. So that's what I'm getting. Wants to know what you're busy with. Why? I think when that person was with you, they got inspired. Yeah. So they're missing that because I feel like they're with somebody else now that they really love, but they don't inspire them. So they get like energies, they get like ideas, they get like, yeah, that's why. New follower will join community next month or before. A new follower will join Jenny Marines. I don't understand your question. Can you please retype, sweetie? What do you want to know? Mama T, energy surrounding June, please. And how does my husband view us? At this moment, it's about him making a decision. He needs to make a decision. That's what I'm getting. Samita, how is Matteo viewing me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting at this moment, this person is so busy with just getting through the day, getting through the months. It's like their life is a big chaos. So viewing you is more like, yeah, you're a part of that chaos, but don't really have like a friend or just having a good time or something, but nothing heavier than that. Will John communicate next month or sooner? Yeah, got you, Jenny. Yes, sooner, because that person really starts loving you. Love and one light. Hello, Sasha. Is only happy with Brielle, the girl he chose over me. Yes, he feels like it's very healing to be with a person like that. So yeah, sorry, that's not what we want to hear. I'm sorry, Love Marie. Okay, if somebody wants a mini first name and specific question, the only thing I ask in return is tap, 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 follow, subscribe, like, and share my life with somebody. That really helps me. Thank you. Elisma, message from my late father. Let's check, sweetie. I'm picking one question, one sentence. He loves you. And that's also the card that fell out of the deck. I feel my energy is getting heavier, so I wanted to know. Yeah, of course, sweetie, I get it. Oh, thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Johnny, for following me. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really appreciate it. I'm live on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday, and I always do minis. And 5-minute dedicated if you go and get yourself on my VIP list. That is really easy. Just go to my bio, first, second, and third option, okay? Minis are at random, no guarantee, but I always try to read as many as I can. The VIPs are 5-minute dedicated, okay? What I'm getting, what I'm getting is it's take action and control of your own life. This is about spirit is your navigation system. You put direction in that. You need to decide where you want to go in the physical part of life. So that's what I'm getting. Take direction, have a point, and whatever happens, or whenever everybody needs you, or what it needs to like help you get to where you want to be, because together it's stronger than alone. But if it's bringing you back to the past because they need something that you already passed, then you need to say no to. Hi Dodja, thank you for being here. If you can check why he's healing to be with her and not with me. He felt that you're not giving something he needs. He felt that you were very on your, reserved. Love and light. Dodja, hello. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for joining on YouTube. Signorina, hello, Sasha. Will I be single this summer? Let's check. I'm getting yes. How you go about it? Yes. So if you don't want to, you need to change what you were planning to do. You need to go put yourself out there. Put it as the highest priority. Dodja, general for June, please. Thank you. Yes, of course, sweetie. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Something financially is gonna go your way. Chloe, is Alex going to reach out to me soon? I'm getting yes. The world is gonna change in your relationship as well. Thank you, Jenny. Chloe, is Alex going to reach out? Yes, we did that one. T, am seeing my period today? Is full moon? Please, anything to know? I'm getting that just nothing special to know. Just continue. Will John move in with me in Texas? Ooh. As to getting a yes, because that person really loves you. Naima, am I being negative influenced by the outside source? Oh my God, what's that? Let's check. What I'm picking up on is your family. You are raised and you still want to get along. Okay, you put high. Yeah, sorry, I'm making that puzzle for TikTok. You put a lot of like heaviness on family values. The question is, are they still your values as well? I feel like that's really important. So negative influence is not that somebody is putting a negative influence on you. It's just that you were raised to see the world away, and if you change that, or then people that you love or are close to don't really like that, but that's their problem. So in this situation, you need to think, me is me, you are you, and if you love me, you accept me for whom I am, and I love you, so I accept you whom you are. And that is the way that you see the world in a certain way. So maybe explore that and don't care what people think. It's your life, and that's the problem. We are a higher being that lived millions of years in the past. Everybody here. And at a moment, we were chosen, or we decided, and somebody backed us to descend in a physical body to this reality. And that's on this rock. And that calls, in my opinion, Earth. But the problem is that we have this human consciousness, and what is right, what is wrong. Well, you go to school, it's how to behave, all this kind, and they're all different. When you meet somebody from a different background, different country, different religion, it's different because they have a different background. Even people with the same, even then, because everybody has a different past life. The thing is that you always need to see it as knowing, but it doesn't mean it's not who it is or who you are, because if it was, then everybody in the past who lived that way would be happy, would have everything, would be the best of the best, but it's not. So I always see it like, take what works for you, and then from there start figuring it out yourself, because the right way, nobody figured it out yet with that way of thinking or that belief or that, because then everybody would be happy. It's like the best diet pill, I think, never is found, because then there will not be fat people anymore. So the thing is that you need to start as a base, but you don't need to keep framing that or copying that. You can keep the thing that works for you, but start exploring things that don't work for you. Just be honest that it doesn't work for you, and start finding other things to replace it with. Of course, people don't like changes in your neighborhood because you evolve and you change, and they're scared for you or whatever, but that's their problem. That's why they never evolved, and it's your life. Because the difference is, when we are a spiritual being, we live forever. Physically, we have a death date, so we need to hurry up. We need to start doing stuff. So if you're not happy in a physical being where you're at, tomorrow is a question mark, yesterday is a given, but that wasn't the right thing. So now it's the only power you have. And upsetting somebody can be really annoying, but it's or upsetting somebody or upsetting yourself. I mean, you can't be happy together if you both have a different view. And then actually you should choose to not upset you, because you are the most important in your life. You are the main character, and you're the only one that knows you the best, because you wake up with yourself and go to bed with yourself 24 hours all these years. These people just know you for a few hours or a few days, or knew you for a few years, but that's different. So this is about really daring to look back to your life or your life at this moment and say, these things are great, I'm going to keep them, and these things, I'm maybe going to shift them or change them for something else. And then in the meantime, if you don't know for what, then explore. And that's life. It's like, this Tetris game of before. You try and turn those pieces till it fits, and that's what I'm missing. And that's the problem. So no, nobody has negative energy on you. It's just how you're raised, and you keeping those values, and you're not choosing you. So I hope that makes sense and helps other people, because I know more people are suffering and getting like, they are in a golden cage. They have nothing to worry, but they feel like they're stuck. They feel like they're in prison, but they're not. But it feels like that because you're just living in a cage that somebody else created for you, and you just are in the possibility of changing that, but you don't have the courage or the know-how of the will, or you still like putting listening to the wrong comments because you don't have that information. My pleasure, sweetie. I just want you to be happy and free, because I know you're a beautiful soul. Everybody here has a beautiful heart and has beautiful light, and we can only be happy if we live by example and like make our life valuable by living for something and creating a change. Yeah. And if we don't create that for ourselves, an environment where we can do that, we'll just always feel like not whole, and that's your highest priority. Thank you so much for the gift, to create an environment where you can, and that's actually the first part of your life, because the first part of your life, you're a baby, you're a child, and you need to live in a kind of structure. Thank you, Sylvia. And you need to survive, and then after a while we are on our own, and then we can create, but then often life is expensive, so we survive in a different situation. Yes, of course, sweetie. So it's always shifting and changing, but then after a while, when we are asking those questions, we tried all these things and didn't find wholeness, then it's time to reevaluate and be honest to ourselves, despite hurting others or whatever, because you're not hurting them because you want to hurt them. They just get hurt because you don't want to hurt yourself anymore. And if somebody really, 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 really loves you, they will get that. And if they don't, then they actually are dominating you. That's not love. That's just domination. because you need to be miserable and not change and don't choose and don't take any risk to get happiness, because I just want you to be where you are, even you're unhappy. That's not love, that's possession. So often the word love in this life is what I see with the clients and all our experience I have, has a different value for somebody. When you say I love you, you mean something. And if somebody says it back, you automatically assume that they mean the same. But love is different for a lot of people. For a lot of people, love is I control you. I have you in my pocket. You are my little teddy bear and I can do whatever I want with you. So think about that. Love is choosing each other out of free will every day. Because you want to be together, because you like to be together, because life is better together. So it's like I say, you can't stick a person with super glue to your hip. That's just stick. That's not the right way to go about it. Sylvia, can you check about Steph and alcohol problems? Yes, of course, sweetie. What is Steph? Okay, what I'm seeing at this moment is that Steph is changed his lifestyle from very going on it, creating a future, being hands-on, to very solitude, pulling back. Why is he pulling back? Let's check. Why is he pulling back? No, I'm not seeing abuse of anything. I'm just seeing that person's heart is broken. Thank you for reposting, Naeem. Thank you so much. So what I'm picking up on is this person just is taking a break, needs to pull their energy back, needs to be like with themselves before they can face the world, and it's connected to a heartbreak problem. If you see them using stuff, it's not abuse, it's just recreation. Know his place in the family. He doesn't know his place in the family. Yeah, that's for sure. But everybody tried to explain that, but it never landed. It's just something that will never land. This is like pulling a dead horse. It's a lot of weight and it's not going to move. So what I'm picking up on is just you need sometimes to accept that everybody's different, and everybody again has different values and different knowledge. And actually we're here not to judge. And yes, there's a perfect way of having this family life, but that's told by humans. That's not spiritually, because there are different ways of being together. There's no right and wrong if we're spirits. So how can somebody actually have an opinion about how it should be? So that's really difficult. The only thing is we have an expectation, and everybody has an expectation, and if somebody doesn't follow that expectation, we are hurt. Mostly, Sylvia, we are hurt because we are creating or having that expectation because we are a part of this family or this group and doing things that we actually don't want to do, that are actually hurting us. So that's why we get annoyed if somebody else is not carrying the load. So the question here, Spirit doesn't want us to suffer because we're a human being, and the word is being. We're here to be. So the whole dynamic is screwed. So actually you need to be selfish here and say, I'm going to go back and see what I can still offer in this family gathering that doesn't hurt me, that doesn't annoy me, that doesn't drain me, that doesn't stop me of moving forward. And then pity if it's not being picked up. So that's how you should. And then something realistic happens in this dynamic that other people will have to show up. Or not, or you pay, or whatever. I don't care, but this is about you and not about him. Do you get it? The dynamic is bad. You are keeping that dynamic straight. If you're a spiritual person, that's toxicity. You need to deal with it every day. and you don't want toxicity in your life. So step one here is just start reevaluating your chores, your yeses, your commitment. And if it doesn't work for you, you need to break open that contract. And again, be me, be you, and not care. Because now it drains you and it gets you frustrated that somebody else doesn't want to drain themselves. That's actually not fair. And there is a way, if we trust in spirit, there is a way that everybody can get through this and have a family dynamic that works. But then everybody needs to be honest. And it starts with you. So you should actually jump on his side. Because we're not here to judge somebody how much they can, because everybody's unique. And some people wake up with an energy bottle like this filled with energy for the day, and some people only wake up with an energy bottle that is like a mini espresso little cup. That's nothing. And some people have a life that is draining all their energy, and some people, they have a life that adds energy to the day. So you're not here to judge. And there are expectations. You didn't create that. Probably the family, the older ones did. But somebody needs to say it doesn't work anymore. So honesty is key here, with no judgment. And then you get to a solution here. I just think it's sad for the children, but it's not my life. Yeah, but maybe those children don't need so much. You have children that, in the past, when I went to elementary school, that was called key children. Their parents both worked in markets, so they had to in the morning go far away and came home really late. In the weekends they were working as well, and they were just key kids, but they had great connections with the neighbors, and and I know them still, and they didn't grow. They're all studying, they're all successful. I mean, you don't know what these children need, and those kids are often very social, they have panic attacks and his pants and pee in his, yeah, but that's because other people have an opinion that creates an energy as well. If somebody has an idea, that's the problem. They feel left out. It's a bit like, okay, if you were adopted and the school would say a mama and you're born out of the stomach and blah, blah, blah. And then you go home and you ask your birth story because your mother didn't tell you were adopted. And then she's saying, yeah, finally you're 12 or 13. I'm going to be honest, you're adopted. And in school, everybody's talking about really motherhood. When that child will go back, it will start getting anxiety because it's not accepted anymore and something changed. But that's not the child, because probably if that would be accepted, it was no problem. It's the surrounding, the family with their values, having an opinion that it's incorrect what they're living or how they're living. So often anxiety doesn't come of parents doing it differently, good or bad. As long as kids is safe and healthy and gets food, that's already a lot in this world. Not in our Western world, I get it, but in most worlds. And that this, it's more the stress around it. The mother is not expecting him. I think that's the problem too. Yeah, there are two people here. And then people can have a value that the dad should be more engaged or whatever. But if the mother doesn't want it, then the child is totally, and then I get anxiety and being, because the world dictates something that doesn't work for that dynamic. So the children is never the problem, in my opinion, in this situation, because they are kept in a safe and people are have insight and they're not abused. But it's the world wanting to put something and the parents not agreeing. So, and when you have a child, mother and father are the same importance here. So it's both. And they should, actually the kids should have a great holiday and the parents should sit somewhere and figure it out. And then tell everybody, this is how we're going to do it. And that's how you're going to treat my kids. And we both are okay with that. And this is it. And then from that area, those kids' problems will disappear, in my opinion. But I think this is the situation. And just, yeah, hammering on that person more to do more, it's just creating more and more stress, more and more friction. And those kids chose that mother and that father for a reason, and we don't know why, and we're not God. Then ask God why. You're a spiritual being, everybody here. So it's nice, eh? It's from Breshka, the clothes store. So yeah, ask God why it is. You know, don't condemn people. You can't, in my opinion, but that's me. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you so much for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I did this work on and off for 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday, like today. Happy Sunday. Thank you for all being here. If you want a 5-minute dedicated with me today, then you need to become a VIP member. That's really easy. Just go to my bio on TikTok, first, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to become a VIP member. You get 5 minutes dedicated of my attention, and for sure, if you want a mini, that's possible as well. Just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to pick as many as I can. Happy Sunday to live. Just tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, and share my live. That really helps me a lot. Tap as well helps me too. I'm gonna do 5 minutes still minis. If nobody becomes a VIP member, then I'll do a 5 minutes roadmap cards and then see you all tomorrow. If somebody still becomes a VIP member, I'll keep doing minis for free. Okay, so get yourself on my list if you want a 5-minute dedicated. They are at random, the minis. Try to read as many as I can, but of course my 1 to 3 top viewers always get priority on TikTok. Let's start. Five minutes. Virgo moon. Hi, hello, Sasha. Will eventually have a new car after my husband's car accident yesterday. Yes, money's coming in for that. So I don't know if insurance or some benefits will help you out. Signora, hello, Sasha. And I hope your husband is okay. Sweetie, I'm so sorry to hear. Hello, Sasha. Will I be single this summer? We did that already. Yeah. Salam Witna. Hi, Sasha. Will I get a job in the near future as I have been unemployed for 8 months? I'm getting no. That's like a problem. So maybe you can find somebody to vouch for you or find a different way to borrow that money. Because you want it that way. That way is not possible, but there are different ways. Will John open up and apologize for disconnecting months when we reach out? I'm getting yes, but this is the way he is. That's how he thrives. He's a person, again, we can't, if you love that person, you will have to accept those quirks. They are like that. They're in, they're out. They're in, they're out. It's like a person that always jumps from one opportunity to the other. So if you have problems with that, then please don't fall in love with a person like that. Tawa, did my man Temida prefer his baby mama than me, please, or is still lying to her? Let's see. No, I'm not seeing lies. I'm seeing that slowly he's telling the baby mommy that he's ready to start over again with somebody else. So it takes time. He doesn't want to hurt anybody, and it's not easy for him to express. Yesy, will you reply to my email or is it over for good? I'm getting it. He's gonna, but he's emotionally not ready yet to do so. Let's see. It's like the email opened his eyes. He didn't know. It gave him clarity. So what I'm picking up on is that he will realize that you really care about this person. Oh my God, that's really, yeah. So that's gonna be on and off. That's the reason. I feel like this person doesn't want to share their illnesses with you or is not comfortable, Yanni. So maybe check how to be a part of that part of their life, because otherwise it's gonna be like that. Hi, Kiera. Sierra, is loving coming my way? Is love coming my way? I'm getting yes, and sustainable love, like true love to build something. May I have a general card pull, please? Thank you. Yes, of course. You need to start refocusing what you want for the future, because everything you manifested is already like on rolling. So start going to design the next level of your life. Shirley, Tendall is still stalks my post on social. Just a minute. Is it because he's still interested in me? Yes, he feels like not having you in his life. It's like his lifespan. It's like never gonna be the same. It's boring. So when he checks out your posts, it's like he knows what you're doing. It's like you're friends or something. So yes, he misses you. He feels like you really left. You're not interested anymore. So, and emotionally cut off. So that's what I'm getting. So yeah. Elisma, any will of fortune my way. Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. No. And you know why? Because everybody's taking your wheel of fortune. It's like you're doing everything and anything for everybody, but you're not doing it for yourself. You create a wheel of fortune moment for yourself by taking, saying no to the world and saying yes to me. That's boundaries. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. And what I'm seeing is that you're saying yes to everybody and saying no to you. So other people are getting your wheel of fortune. So start being more selfish. Start putting boundaries. Start really take some time and stop answering phones and being emotionally in everybody's business and just be in yours. And from there, start creating your life. Start designing your life. You're the creator of your own life, nobody else. So, and we don't create it by physically forcing and hoping and being kind and taking shit off people and think they're gonna gift it to me, because it's never gonna happen. People often wait like, oh, the right person will gift me that. It's not, because they will gift something they want to gift, and that if that will be 100% what you want, I think it's like zero chance. So you need, and you have the power to create. You are born, you descended in a physical body to create a life for you. So start doing it and stop waiting, and then ask people to contribute, because a lot of people want to give but they don't know what. So this is about taking ownership of your own life. And often when we're not taking ownership of our own life, we're messing up or busy with other people, and then they get all our luck, they get all our money, they get all our love, they get all our chances, because you're living their life path. Your life path mended with theirs, and they're saying yes to it. They're accepting it, and you not. Because you think that somebody with a fairy will jump down and gift it to you, but it's not. It's there to be taken. Because spirit can only create opportunities, and you as a physical person can only take it. They don't have a body. So other people take it for you. So start going back. The positive of everything is that you're a great creator, because everybody gets what they want, because you wanted that for them or wanted that for you and they took it from you. So that's good. You're good in creating. So next time, create, go back, say no to everybody. The shop is closed. I'm going to create the perfect life for me now, and I'm going to be on it and take all those things. And then once I'm here and I have abundance of love and abundance of money, I'll give back. But first get to the abundance for yourself. It's strange to give if you hardly can survive. Because then you stay in this survival mode, and survival mode gives fear, gives stress, gives illnesses, it's not why we are born here, girl. So turn it around. Turn it around, and it's just a different way of seeing life. The same life that you are doing and me, but just the logical one. I don't know if it's right, but it's more logic, no? So if you need any guidance and help, in my book, I hold your hand and I help you get you more in your life, seeing it with different eyes, because everything you manifested, you have the ingredients, but you're not seeing it. So, dear universe, where's my exit? Self-help book, packed with exercise to start seeing it. I explain it in my book. So if you're interested in that, go to my bio on TikTok or look to the right on my screen on YouTube. You can get it in all Amazon stores as Kindle or paperback version. Okay, I'm gonna If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated, get yourself on my VIP list in the next 5 minutes. That's really easy. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link trees are ways to be a VIP member. You get 5-minute dedicated attention from me. If you want a mini, just put your first name and specific question. But I'm not doing minis anymore. I'm just doing my pleasure, Lisma. I'm doing roadmap cards readings. So, mini free roadmap cards. Just put your name or your initial if you want to be chosen. If somebody wants to be a VIP member, I'll come back for mini free questions, Mama T. But if nobody does, then I'll just end the live after doing some roadmap card reads, and I'll be back tomorrow, okay? So if somebody still wants a VIP 5-minute dedicated, then please let me know in the comment box. And otherwise, after 5 minutes, I'll just keep doing roadmap cards and see you all tomorrow for mini free readings again. Okay, let's start doing some roadmap cards. Ciara. Let's see, Ciara. I'm getting the card. Don't do this today if you don't want to. See? Do what you feel like. If you don't want to, there is a reason. You're or too tired, or you will have to redo it tomorrow because you're missing information. So stop doing things because, and that's actually also a way of looking through life. If somebody asks you something, you feel like you have to. You know one thing? I'll tell you something. You don't have to do anything. If you are okay with taking the consequences of not doing it, then don't. Because have to is only in very critical situations. We're not a slave, we're a free mind. So stop thinking that everything you're doing is something you have to do. A lot of these things, you'd rather take the consequence of not doing it and be fine and more happy and more relaxed. So this is the card of your roadmap. Rikella. Say it 3 times, I don't care. You just need to stop caring about what everybody's thinking, feeling, saying. Every time somebody hurts you or you're annoyed or you're like full of energy and want to try something and somebody's negative, then just say, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Let's see who's next. Tawa. I have 2 for you, Tawa. Cool, relax, everything's fine. That kind of vibe you need to start showing. Because when you start showing this vibe, people start panicking around you. Because then they feel like you don't need them anymore. You will not wait for them and they can't abuse you anymore. So you need to start giving that vibe. Even you're not feeling it, try to be in that zone when you're around those people. Stop doing so much. So those 2 are saying, stop doing so much for others. Stop doing and start getting the vibe, I don't need you. You'll see that people will come like a bear to honey, because when you are doing things, they think they're helping you because you need to do something, because otherwise you get crazy and they will always can come back, and that's not right. Clara. Nature is your ally. So some good food, some good smoothies. I'm doing that every morning, good smoothies. Treat yourself, eat whatever you want. So this is about feeding you, nurturing your body, but in a fun way, not in a hurtful way or an abusive way or a negative way. So know that. Elisma. Don't do this today if you don't want to. That's clear. Lerato. Memories comfort us. So Lerato, you're living too much in the past, or you are recreating the past in your future and thinks you're gonna be happy. Let go. Recreate something. Be honest about your past. Yes, it can be all candy and pink and rainbows, but is that really life? No, it's not. So start digging back to what it was really, because often when life is amazing, somebody's suffering, somebody's saying a lot of yes to you, or yes to the family, or yes to the situation, and saying no to them. And often these people die early because we love them so much, because they neglected themselves. So instead of, seeing the picture they painted instead of the reality and wanting to create the same for you, don't fall in that gap, because you have the same mentality as your mom and your grandmother from your mom's side. So think about that. Okay. Gonna say goodbye to everybody. On YouTube, thank you for being here. I'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. GMT time. That's around +1. So that's Lisbon time, 1 p.m. So hope to see you then. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here.